Well, we are 10 games into the season, and guess what? We are still unbeaten. Hello, welcome to Club 5, Part 18 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our Bundesliga fixture against RB Leipzig. Then we shall also be facing Chelsea in the Champions League. Let's be realistic. Do you need to see a Champions League game against Partizan? Which they're just a bunch of nobodies from Serbia, so that it's going to be a easy win. So we're going to do the Chelsea game as the second game of the episode. So form since the last episode has been very, very good. So we've had mostly wins, one draw, and that was against Union Berlin. Nearly lost it, but luckily Lars Hayne got a 93rd minute equaliser. Then we've also had another draw against Porto again, which Lars Hayne scored another late equaliser, not as late as the last one, but still very, very good. And a couple more wins here and there in the Champions League, like 4-0 against Napoli. We are into the next round of the German Cup. We safely beat Berlin 6-1. Can't beat them in the league, but we can beat them in the cup. Doesn't really make any sense. So we've got a third round tie against Leverkusen. Should be nice and easy, and we're quite good at scoring goals. We thrashed Augsburg 9-1. I don't think done any other transfer business. No, we wouldn't have, because it's outside the transfer window. So no, we have not done any transfer business. I don't plan on doing any, not anytime soon. But this is the league table heading into our fixture with RB Leipzig. We do currently sit top of the league, 1 point ahead. So if we can get a win against RB Leipzig, obviously that would take us 4 points clear. And the goal difference is far superior. Are we not even at the game yet? I think we might have come back a little bit too prematurely, but we are finally ready to kick off the first game of the episode against RB Leipzig, and the lineup will be Tadaro in goal, a back four of four. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, but Banyes is a little bit tired. I think I don't know if he's coming back from an injury. I presume he is. We've got a finishing off the back four is Haristov, Bradley, and Dino. We've got Kramashi and Gary in the midfield. Kramashi, fine. We'll go with it for this game. Normally I play Marin or Sorin as a Mazzana, but we'll play it this game. We've got Bergkamp on the right. Is he allowed to play? Fitness test not required. We'll keep an eye on him. He will start. Do we have a right winger on the bench just to make sure? We've got Barzan. Thiago is on the bench. In the middle, we've got Warner. On the left, Stenzel? No. Yeah, fine. Stenzel can play on the left. Barzan not fully fit. Then we've got Lars Hayne up front. I think looking at the team, should be winning this game fairly comfortably. I hope. This league should be fairly simple this year. I think this is the year we've got to at least get to the Champions League final, possibly win it, and if we do that, that would be absolutely spectacular. Come on, lads, let's hopefully at least grab a good couple goals in this first half. Don't want to be training at half time if that's possible. Gadrago has got the ball for Leipzig. Can we just get in a tackle? Can we put the pressure on? That's a good save from Tadaro. I think it might have been fine in the bottom left-hand corner, but Tadaro was there and kept it out of the back of the net with 20 minutes played. Leipzig, they've had the best two of the shots, but being realistically, it's still 50-50. Any team can potentially grab a goal, whilst we haven't had any shots yet, but we might do now. Waller plays the ball back to Arista. Fort on the right hand side. He's got Bergkamp ahead of him. He uses him. Fort, come on, let's get the cross into the box. That's very poor from Fort, but we do win the ball back once again with Haristov. Plays the ball to Kramashi. Come on, Waller. This is looking very promising. Stenzel. Dino has got the ball. He tries to put it into the near side of the goal. I think he should try to go for the far post, and hopefully that might have been into the back of the net. But for our first chance, that's not too bad. It's promising. Warner has got the ball. He crosses it. It goes through everyone, but Leipzig do get cleared only as far as Bergkamp, who has the shot, and it's a corner. Is it a corner or is it a throw? It might have been a throw, but it's nothing highlight worthy of that chance. Come on, lads, a couple minutes left to play. Are we gonna get the goal? No, we don't. It's goalless at half time. I think we're a couple more chances away from getting the first goal of the game. I certainly think we're the better team so far. Because I mean, looking at the XG, we've got 0.56, but we've got the goal. Paul Waller puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Munich. That is very nice. I like that very much. A great goal. Right, Bergkamp is tired and injured at the same time, so we will get on Thiago. Dino is also looking a bit tired, so we will get on Stefan. That's all we'll do for now in terms of substitutions. Obviously, we will make some more towards the end of the game. I'd probably give it another 10-15 minutes before we make our maybe 2 more changes. Come on, lads, we've got 20 minutes left to play. Just the 1 goal for us so far. A second goal will really help us out. Gavi is going to make way for someone with Blauser. And you know what? Let's get on Fabio Lopez for Lars Hayne, who is getting a bit shattered. And I do like getting on Fabio Lopez because I wasn't expecting this, but he has got eight goals this season in all competitions, which is definitely more than I thought he would have had at this stage of the season. I thought he would have had at least 3 or 4, but 8, that is very good. And for an 18-year-old, that's even better. Warner finds the back of the net once again for his second goal of the game, and we are now leading Leipzig 2-0. And I think that might just be the 3 points wrapped up. I don't see Leipzig getting 2 goals in 7 plus additional time. So I think that is probably the win wrapped up. So, but I think a third goal, just to really make sure the game is properly done and dusted. Bosch, just get it cleared upfield or back to the keeper. That would do nicely. And Darwin plays the ball to Bradley. Let's just keep the ball. I don't mind if we don't hoof outfield. Who was that Sensor? Why did I call him Samuel? That's just weird. Sorry, with the strike, oh my god, he caused the goalkeeper all sorts of problems, but we do win a corner, which Warner is going to whip in. Can we find the back of the net for a third time of the game? Oh, it looped over the goalkeeper, and Tarissov is there with the header to make it 3-0. I tell you what, we're winning the league in style this year. We really are. We're not even halfway through the season, and I'm already talking about winning the league. Let's just calm down. It could go horribly wrong from here, but I suspect it won't. And what a win that was. A 3-0 win over Leipzig, and that will do me very, very nicely. And hopefully, between now and the next game, should be, I'd say, I don't know how many games we've got there until then, how many league games. Hopefully, maybe a few more points clearer. Maybe this might be the downfall of Leipzig, but a 4-point gap, that is a very, very good. We've actually only got 2 league games, and that is Werder Bremen and Wolfsburg before we played Chelsea. And we've got the other Champions League game against Partizan and the German Cup against Bayern Leverkusen. So from the 4 off-camera games, hopefully 4 wins, then hopefully it should be, I'm hoping, if all goes to plan and Leipzig bottle, by the time we play Chelsea, we could potentially be, at the bare minimum, at least 5 points clear. Well, you'll be pleased to know with the 4 games that we played off camera, we did have 4 very decent wins. We struggled against Werder Bremen, but managed to get a 1-0 win with the help from a Werder Bremen own goal. Then we kicked off our Champions League game against Partizan with a 3-0 win. Then we beat Bayern Leverkusen in the third round of the German Cup 5-2. Then we just recently thrashed Wolfsburg 4-1, and that does set us up nicely with I think quarterfinal was the 4th. Yeah, quarterfinal was a tie against Bochum. I wouldn't mind trying to win this cup because we haven't won it. We haven't really got to the final. We haven't really been taking that competition seriously. So hopefully we do win it this year. I might potentially show you the quarterfinal in the next episode alongside another Champions League game. Possibly that's obviously to be confirmed. But this is the league table after those two league games. We do currently still sit top, 6 points clear because you know who, Leipzig, have been dropping points. They had a horrid November, obviously losing that game against us. They drew against Bayer Leverkusen and lost against Werder Bremen. They also lost against Real Madrid in the Champions League, but that doesn't really affect us. It might do a little bit. It probably doesn't affect us. It affects Leipzig. It's probably good for us, actually. In terms of the finances, it's not been looking good. We had about 50 million saved up in the transfer budget, and they've slashed that. We've got nothing. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing much transfer business in January. We've got potentially one player leaving us, that is Stefan Bolsch. Whether or not we're going to replace him remains to be seen, but enough of transfer talk. This is the lineup for our match against Chelsea. It will be Tadaro in goal, a back four for Turisto, Rambosa and Banyas, Marin and Kramashi in the midfield. Let's just swap those two around. Then we've got Bergkamp on the right, Warner in the middle. Stens, why is my assistant manager so insistent on playing centre? We've got Barzan and Sarasinho. We will play Barzan. Actually, we'll give Warner a bit of a rest. So I know Barzan's not really fully fit, but he's fit enough to start, even if he does have to come off halfway through the second half. But I think that's a very strong lineup. But I don't know if did I even tell you who's up front? I don't think I did. Last Hayden is up front once again. Come on, let's defend this corner well and hopefully go on a nice little counter attack. Possibly, I don't think we were, but it was a decent chance from Chelsea. But thankfully, not threatening enough, so it was off target. Thankfully, come on, lads, we need to be much better than this if we do want to ideally grab at least, I'd say at least 2 goals, or at the bare minimum 1 goal this first half. Kramashi with a lovely interception, and now we are on the attack with Barzan down the left hand side. He crosses it. Haynes was in the middle, but doesn't quite get enough onto it. But Barzan has got the ball. Haynes with another strike, and it does take a deflection and goes behind for a corner ball, which Barzan is going to whip in. That's not a back corner. Ristov, his header is just narrowly over the top of a crossbar. I think so far, in terms of the chances we've had, I think they've been pretty decent. I think we are definitely looking good to get at least 1 goal this half. I don't know about a second goal, but I think we'll definitely get a goal. Albeit we might just about run out of time this first half, but we will definitely get at least 2 goals this game. Marin has got the ball. He's got Bergkamp. Come on, day! And we are 1-0 up against Chelsea. Cool and calm as you like. Bergkamp finds the top left-hand corner, and we are beating Chelsea 1-0. That is very, very nice. Where does that leave us in the Champions League table? Second place after 6 games played so far, and I think 16 points. I'm not sure what the points gap was between us and 9th place. Hopefully it was more than 6, which I don't think it was. 4-point gap, so another win should will see us through to the round of 16 of the Champions League. Caicedo has got the ball. That's all. That could have been an interception from Barza, but I think it was just a little bit under the ball. I think Mariano has got the ball. Can we just get in the tackle? Can somebody put a block in? That's a decent shot, but thankfully still not on target, so which is very good. Chelsea have not been great at all this game, only having the 3 shots, 1 on target, and actually of 0.20. They've really struggled against a top league side in terms of that's us, but Bayern Munich, top league side. Bayern plays the ball to Banyas. Barzan cuts inside, not cuts in me, still cut inside, but it's an own goal from Alan Watkins are we are now 2-0 up against Bayern Munich. I think it's safe to say at this point, I think that's the 3 points wrapped up because looking at the stats, they've still had the 3 shots, 1 on target. Chelsea aren't going to score a goal today. They might get 1, but they most definitely are not going to get 2 goals. I thought Barca was going to get to the ball, but he is looking quite shattered, and we will get him off for Saraceno. And I think we will also get off Banyos for Stefan Bosch. And I think other change will be Stenzel off for Warner. I think that'll be the only 3 changes we'll make for now. Obviously, that does leave us with 2 more changes and 2 more stoppages, which is very good. Shane Lucas is for a goal, but thankfully, just not once again, not threatening. It seems to be a running team. They seem to get lots of chances, but don't really do much else with it. I mean, that's like Chelsea in real life as well. They have loads of chances, but don't do anything with the ball. Mora has got the ball, and hopefully, I don't see, but it's not going to lead to anything because they give the ball straight back to us. Pair of wallies, they really are. Bosch, come on. Saraceno, this could be the 3rd goal. Saraceno, that's a great goal. That's his 3rd goal of the season. That, if it wasn't all over that by then, it most definitely is now. And I think that should be the 3 points wrapped up. Bergkamp, are we going to get a 4th goal just to really put the icing on top of the cake? Fort has the chance to shoot. He does. It's just over the top of the crossbar. A little bit lower. That's a goal because Hoyenhau, the Chelsea goalkeeper, most definitely is not going to save that. Right, a couple more changes. Marin is going to make way for Soren. And let's get on Fabio Lopez for Lars Hayne. Give him a little bit of a run out for the final few minutes left of the game. I doubt he's going to get a goal today, but you never know. Warner with the strike, and it is a good save from Hoyenhau, the Chelsea goalkeeper, to put the ball out through a corner, which Warner is going to whip in. Does he find somebody? No, he doesn't. Go straight to the Chelsea goalkeeper. That might have been the last kick of the game, and yes, it was. And it does end in a 3-0 win to the boys in red. Was it? Were we playing in red and white? Do we play red and white? I don't know what kit we were playing. Yeah, red and white. That is absolutely beautiful. Top class. Top class. I struggle to see us bottling this league and the Champions League or the Cup. I think we're going to win everything this year. This might be our final season, but it's probably too early to tell at the moment. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably just play our final Champions League phase game in the next episode, because I presume we are going to go through to the round of 16. So coming up tomorrow, or the next episode, will be our final league phase game against Man United. Then probably either our Bundesliga game against Bayern Leverkusen or our quarter-final against Bochum. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.